In the early days of YouTube, Dan Silly made headlines, not for creativity, but for controversy. Known for crossing ethical boundaries, his behavior sparked outrage across online communities. He was eventually flagged, reported, and removed from the platform. But Dan didn't disappear. He simply changed platforms. Now, years later, he's reappeared, this time on TikTok. With its massive youth audience and fast-paced content style, TikTok became the perfect ground for Dan to rebuild his presence. He began by leaving unusual comments on popular videos, especially those run by younger creators. His words weren't always outwardly inappropriate, but the patterns became clear. He was seeking attention in all the wrong places. What makes this case even more alarming is that Dan didn't hide his identity. His motives and intentions weren't subtle. In fact, he often referenced his past controversies, almost as if he wanted people to remember who he was. TikTok's algorithm, designed to amplify content engagement, accidentally gave him more visibility. His videos began to reach thousands, and eventually, the online community noticed. Concerned users started compiling evidence, tracking interactions, and alerting others about the growing risk. Eventually, a digital movement formed. Hashtags warning about Dan Silly began trending. Activists, watchdog groups, and even former YouTube creators stepped in to expose his activity. TikTok moderators took action, and his account was reported multiple times, resulting in bans. But the story raises a bigger question. How many more are out there, quietly moving between platforms? Dan Silly may be the face of this case, but he's not the only one. In a digital world where visibility is power, the need for vigilance has never been greater. Stay aware, stay informed, the internet never forgets.